Hello and welcome to Wednesday Live. One of the things that I love to learn are expressions in any language. I think they're funny and they say a lot. And one of my favorite expression is the grass is always greener on the other side. And I used to believe it. I fell for the trap of thinking that the grass is always greener on the other side. And I kept on jumping to the other side aimlessly for fear of missing out. And more often than not, I got it wrong. But sometimes, for sheer luck, I got it right. But because it was luck, and I had no idea how I did it, it wasn't repeatable. Until when I started training to be a hypnotherapist, there was an exercise that we had to do, was to change our perspective. So looking at an object from a different angle. And we literally had to do it. We had to tilt our head, to realize what we saw, or turn around, or even looking from above. Looking from above was, for me, the best thing, especially on my one of my holidays on my way back from Brazil to London, flying over London. The plane was quite high up, and I looked down, and we could see land, but we couldn't really. I didn't know where we were. And even when we were flying over London, there were a bunch of houses that I couldn't, I didn't know. I knew there were houses, but I didn't know where exactly we were or what kind of houses there were. So that helped in changing the perspective that the grass may not be greener or that green on the other side. But I wasn't convinced though. I had my doubts. Until I add another concept in the mix. And that was a convincer. That changed my opinion about the greenery. And that was when I decided to change my perception, not only of the grass on the other side, but my perception about myself. And start being curious about my perception, asking how exactly the grass is greener on the other side. What can I do on my side to make my grass as green as, or greener? What do I need to change inside so I can project onto my side of the greenery? And I did it. And that has changed everything. When you look to the other side, when you are constantly on the lookout for something different, and when you get there, you realize that very quickly what was different become the same. And then you start looking back to your side of the grass thinking, I should have stayed there. That causes a lot of anxiety because you second guess yourself all the time. Also, it causes insecurity and fear of missing out, wondering if it's better on the other side. Whereas when you change your perspective, when you look at things in a different way or from a different angle, and when you change the perception about yourself, especially about yourself, you then get confident. You don't second guess yourself. So therefore you keep anxiety and fear of missing out at bay. And that gives you confidence that when you do finally or eventually come to the conclusion that you need to go to other pastures, you do so not aimlessly, but with confidence. Like I did when I was in Brazil and decided to go to other pastures. And 20 years later, here I am. So the grass is definitely greener here. Now, if you are now, like I used to be, jumping from greenery to greenery, afraid of missing out, and second-guessing yourself all the time, well, let's have a chat. Go to my website and sign up for a free consultation. And please do share this video to other people. I sound like a broken record, I know that. But the more you share, the more Facebook show this video to others who could benefit from it. So please, do share it. Thank you for watching. I'm Regina. See you next time.